So immediately when Haggai saw her, she had found favor in his eyes. And when God calls you into a purpose, calls you into his purpose, he always provides us with destiny helpers. Amen. And Haggai is one of these destiny helpers. A destiny helper is someone God uses to get you to where he has called you to be for his holy purpose. And so with this destiny helper named Haggai, he immediately favored her. He gave her everything she needed. And we're going to see how he gave her the best of the best, make sure she was so to make sure she was in the running to be selected. See, Haggai knew what the king liked. He knew what the king was looking for. He knew what the king required in a queen, and so he prepared Esther to fill that role before she even got to the king. He prepared Esther and made sure she had everything in place so that the king would not overlook her because she had what the king was looking for. And God used Haggai in that moment to make sure that you're like he knew you're the one that the king will select. I'm going to make sure of it because he saw something in Esther. But with that being said, Esther did not reveal the Jewish, verse 10, Esther did not reveal the Jewish background of her people or her family, for Mordecai had instructed her not to do so. Every day, Mordecai, who was an attendant in the king's court, walked back and forth in front of the courtyard of the harem to learn how Esther was getting along and what was happening to her. So all this time, Esther, while she's being prepared, Mordecai is making sure Esther is good. He can't get directly to her, but he's checking in. He's, hey, what's going on with this person? What's going on with Esther? I'm just making sure she's good, making sure she still knows that he's guarding her, even though he's not in close proximity to her, if that makes sense. So Mordecai is another destiny helper. Again, we see how Mordecai was and is Esther's cousin, but he took her on and cared for her and took care of her like that was his own child, and gave her instruction and saw destiny in Esther to say, if you were selected, it's for a reason. Don't tell them who you are yet. Just go with the flow. I'm going to be out here. I'm going to be checking on you.